What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka JustTenMoreMinutes, aka the Freakin 10. Now, I've given you the studio, I've given you the live, and now we're in the warning cave. And the reason I saw this, when I saw that they were in the cave doing this, I got excited for a second, because I'll tell you why. Much like when they did that acoustic version of Sinister Smiles, you got to see that raw, just them as musicians performing, right? You got to see a little bit, I don't want to say more facial expressions, but you got to see stuff that you don't necessarily get to see with all the different camera cuts in the concert. So, you know, I really enjoyed watching that. So when I saw this one had the warning cave, you know, it's not acoustic. I was excited. So I'm not going to go through all of that. I've already covered it in the other versions. Let's switch it up and check it out. Love that intro. You know, it's great to watch that, right? Because they're in a, for lack of a better term, they're in a comfortable environment, right? And they're just being themselves. And that's the thing I really enjoy, because you see a different, right? You saw, you know, Pal giving her a classic, you know, head tilted, looking up, looking like she could just take your life at any moment she wanted to. You know, but even Ollie was kind of playing to the camera a little bit more, so that's always cool to see. And of course, Danny just showing so much emotion through those facial expressions, and she's doing a little bit differently, right? Because I hate to use the term scowl, because that could be seen as negative, but she gives that, you know, kind of that scowl. I mean, there is, for me, there's no other way to say it. That really shows that emotion, right? But then at the same time, when she opened up and talked about my blood ain't spilling red, I'm freaking out, and then they went into the chorus, you saw a different facial expression of, and you almost felt that confusion and pain that the queen is going through, right? Absolutely brilliant. I love little sessions like this when artists do it. Look at that emotion. Ollie getting in on the facial expressions. I love it. Look at Danny. Facial. Look at Danny. That right there. That guitar. Ah, she ended it. Okay. Okay, so here's some. I was hoping they would extend it like they did on the studio because that was brilliant. By the way, I didn't mention on the previous two recordings, but Pal's drumming on this is absolutely nuts. She shows just how amazing of a drummer she is. The other thing that she actually did on the live version that I don't think enough credit is given is she's sitting there. I mean, literally, when I saw the live version and they were focusing on Pal when Danny started singing, for a split second, because it was so in tune with Danny, I was like, wait, Pal singing? You know, and then obviously they cut and showed Danny singing because I thought that was Danny's voice. But when you have another instrumentalist singing and going through the words with you, to me, that just reinforces exactly how much these songs mean to them, right? Because Pau was in the back just going through and just, you know, lip syncing everything that Danny was singing. And I love seeing when band members do that because it just, again, when you connect with a song, you're singing along, right? And so to have someone, and obviously they all work on the songs together, but that's just something that I like seeing because again, it's just that reinforcement of how invested they are into their music. And we all know they are, right? I mean, I absolutely know this, but it's just one of those things that just reinforces it. You love seeing the facial expressions, right? You saw Danny showing some pain in her eyes. Ollie with when they went through the chorus, right? She's kind of giving almost a little bit of a snarl and showing that emotion. I love seeing that. Pow is Pow. Pow is a firecracker. Like I said, looks like she's gonna take you out at any point she wants to. This was fantastic. I'm gonna look for a couple more versions. Um, I absolutely love this song. I won't say it's my favorite because every time I do that, then I go to the next song and then you know they blow that out of the water. But this one, that chorus is just phenomenal. I love that chorus. Just that I'm plucking roses, I think is what. Yeah, I'm plucking roses but keeping the thorns. Freaking brilliant. Anyway, let me switch it up. Another masterful version. I love seeing them in this environment because they just kind of show a little bit. And I don't know when this was recorded versus when they did the studio and all that to know where they were in the stage of this. Because they do practice, I think, some of those emotions, right, with the different camera cuts that they're doing. But you truly see these raw emotions, right, that you don't get to see sometimes. At least I haven't been able to see because, you know, obviously they were unsigned at the time in Lunario, so they weren't in control of the storyboard of their camera cuts. So here, seeing this, right, where they are in control, they told the story perfectly with the pain in their eyes, you know, the different looks and the battle within the queen is having. Freaking brilliant. Freaking brilliant. If you liked the video, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I'm gonna go do a quick search, see if there's another version of this out there. I really like doing the different versions. I've really, I don't want to say I've become addicted to it, but I like seeing the different levels between studio, the live, and then, you know, ones like this or the acoustics, because it just shows different layers of them as musicians. And I love doing that with a band that I just absolutely am mesmerized with by the storytelling and their concept of how you go from studio to performance and all of that. It's fantastic to watch. Y'all have been watching it for years. I'm getting into it and absolutely just loving this whole adventure. So with that being said, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. If you want to support me in other ways, right? For the time that I invest, getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to record and then having my daily life, you can go out to buymeacoffee.com/JTMMTV and support me there. It's always appreciated, but please, it's never required. The like, subscribe, and share is really all I could ever ask for. I do have some 2K merch out there for the 2,000 subscribers with the Grim Reaper on the back. It says react till I die. I'm going to be working on some more merch with that in the smaller form. If you don't like the big one on the back, so that's going to be coming out as well. And then I'm going to work on some other things and put that out there. But until then, my friends, always remember, I'm on this journey with y'all without my voice cracking, but without y'all, this channel is nothing. I'm just a dude giving my opinions to music. But y'all have made this to where this is a great interaction. I try to reply to every freaking comment, and I don't care the language, right? Y'all have seen me. I put Google Translate out there, and I want y'all to know that I'm reading those. Whether I can, read the Spanish or not, I will Google Translate it and try to respond back. I hope that's coming off as, genuine, and I'm not offending anybody by using Google Translate. I don't understand Spanish as well as I used to when I took it 20 years ago. Um, but I genuinely want everybody's feedback. So if that works, it's great. For the closed caption, any of them that I'm seeing with the warning, I'm looking to see if it's available and trying to put that in Spanish if it's there. If not, I can't control it and translate it myself. So anyway, that being said, guys, I'm going to go look for another version of this. Till then, y'all know what to do. Just ask for 10 more minutes. I'm out.